Tell me when to hit start.
Hitting start. All right, we are live.
So hey guys, we are live at Riley Blake, and we have a little baby.
Oh no, this is Charlie. This is my granddaughter, and she come by and she brought her little purse. And who doesn't like a baby? So we thought we would stick her in Facebook Live today. Huh?
She's so cute.
So we'll take Charlie to her mom, but she just wanted to say hello.
She wanted to say hi, and she wants to play the game.
There we go. Take care of.
So I was going to show you guys, we filmed yesterday, and so you can check out the video soon on the Riley Blake channel. We filmed this cute picnic time quilt using the Hello Lovely fabric from Amanda Herring.
You did a beautiful job in this quilt. I can't wait for y'all to see it in the video.
Yeah, thanks. It's so cute. So that's like something to look forward to that we've been working on. And then we have this. Tell me about this quilt.
So this is the Meet the Maker quilt. And it's going to be a sew-along starting August 1st. And we're going to show you how to create each of these blocks. So there's 4 blocks we're going to teach, and then there's this block right here, which is an alternating block. So it's really 5 blocks. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It's called Meet the Makers because all of our designers are going to participate with us. So you'll see their fabrics made out of it, but of course we're using our competitive cotton solids.
Yep, so you can get a kit at Fat Quarter Shop. It comes in this beautiful box, which of course, if you don't need the fabric, you definitely need the box.
Yes,
we all need the box.
Our Riley Blake blue, and it's got our Kisses fabric inside, and it'll have the pattern. Otherwise, you just have to follow along and get the pattern from us.
Yeah, and so it's to be a free pattern, and you can sew.
Well, it won't be. The pattern will be in the kit.
Okay.
Otherwise, you got to follow along with us, and I guess just write down.
Yeah. So that's the good thing. Like, if you get the kit, you get the pattern early, so that's really good because then you can get ahead. Because that's one of the big things when we do sew-alongs. People want to get ahead, so that's how you can get ahead. And I thought I would just show you this cute little pillow. So that goes with our picnic time.
That's on your tutorial too.
And I have been all going through all this stuff. And I went downstairs and I found this little. It is the Autumn Love Quilt Kit. I mean, really, what? It literally just got here. I'm going to take it home.
It really did just arrive today.
It did. The pattern.
It's adorable.
Look at that. I'm going to go make it. I was so excited. I almost peed my pants. So cute. So I found this. And then I found this.
You haven't seen this?
No. These are Lori's scissors. So this is coming out next month. I don't know when these are coming out, but I mean, Red Gingham scissors. What? I haven't seen these. So I found these. So I kind of just I made a deal with the guy downstairs. And then we have these in the shop already. We have the crochet hooks, which these actually are selling really, really, really good.
They go with the chunky thread.
Yes. So I would say I don't try to I'm not trying to sell you anything, but they're gonna be gone soon. And then we have this vintage cloth, which Lori has worked on forever, and it is 10 count. It's Weigard, or however you say that. Anyway, it's super cute. We're going to come out with some stuff. Me, Lori, Riley Blake, we're going to come out with some cute stuff so we can add some cross-stitch.
I know there's a lot of cross-stitchers out. I was cross-stitcher back in the day.
Yeah,
I'm excited this trend's coming back.
Yeah, so this is going to be cute. And then
these are limited edition, so get them.
Yeah, they're once they're gone, they're gone. But I have them. So it's this flat wood, because we got them, and I will say, my employees came in the office, and they were like this. They were like, really? What did you buy? What did you buy now? What is this? And I'm like, oh. So then I'm explaining. So what it is you make your block, and your blocks are never really flat. They puff up. So you iron them, and you get them really hot, and then you set this, if you have a bigger block, you get the bigger clapper. It's called a clapper, Taylor's clapper, and you just leave it on the table on a flat surface, and it'll just make your seams flat. So if you have a small block, you can get the small clapper,
And it's a hard wood, and what it
Yes.
does, it absorbs the heat. It's really good. You want to steam your fabric. So it absorbs the heat, it absorbs the steam, and it makes your seams flatter. And
Yeah.
it really is wonderful. The tailor's clapper's been around for a century, and this is good for clothing, but for your large blocks, it's great. That's why we have a tailor's clapper and a quilter's clapper for your smaller blocks, and it's very portable.
Yeah, so these are limited, like once they're gone, like that's it. So, but today I thought it would be really cool because we are here, we're going to do two things. First, right now, we're going to do a Q&A. So you can ask me any question, you can ask Cindy any questions. Cindy owns Riley Blake, if you guys don't know. So she's like the inspiration behind all of this fabric. So you can ask us questions, and then this afternoon we are going to take a tour of the Riley Blake warehouse. And that is going to be on Facebook. So we're only able, because we have all this equipment that y'all cannot see. So if you want to see it, it's going to be on Facebook only, because we can't, I mean, we can share it to YouTube later. So we can share it to YouTube, but it just won't be live on YouTube because I cannot see Lily walking around the warehouse with all these equipment, or that would actually be really funny. I should probably never do it, but so that's kind of how today's gonna go. So okay, let's start with some questions.
I don't have any questions
Oh,
yet,
come on, guys!
but
questions.
I think people are still tuning in.
Oh, so this is Autumn Love. This is it goes with Lori's acorn box. So cute.
We do have people saying Riley Blake is my favorite fabric. I wish I could win the lottery for all the fabrics. And we've got a lot of people that are like, me too.
I know, like okay, so they have a guy, and I guess he's their source guy is what you call him. Mm-hmm. His name is Jeff. Mm-hmm. And I did not met Jeff until today. And then I figured out where his office was. And I was like, wait a minute, we gotta be friends. I gotta have your email address. Like, who are you? Where did you come from? I told him I was gonna start writing him. So, like, we can make a deal. We need to get stuff.
So, you can show, Jeff did source these.
Yeah.
So, these are things that Jeff does.
And the box.
Yes.
The blue box.
Yes.
And all this for Lori. He's like Lori's BFF, but I'm her first BFF. Like, he's behind me.
So these are really cute. We have rose gold. You know, Riley Blake Designs is known for rose gold fabric, and so we had to do rose gold scissors with our Riley Blake bird on there. And then we've got all these fun. They're so trendy.
Cindy, do you want to touch a little bit on the level of the Meet the Maker's quilt? Some people are like, I think I'm too much of a beginner, and so...
You know, what's going to be awesome is...
different looks.
Yes. It is not a beginner quilt, but we are going to take you step by step through the instructions. So I just finished doing a video series on all 5 blocks. So if you follow that, if you can sew a straight line and you can cut accurately, you can make this quilt. It's not going to be a speed quilt. It may take you a year long, but the information, the instructions will be forever green on YouTube. So you can take your time. What I love about it, if you've never made a solid quilt, isn't this a gorgeous one to start with?
Yes.
And what do you think about our confetti cottons?
I love it. Like, they're like really a top
we feel
seller.
like they're the best in the business. So our confetti cotton solids, they're beautiful to sew with.
Lori uses them in all of her books. So
we actually have a question about the solids. Someone's asking how many solids do you offer? The rainbow wall looks amazing.
Yes, we have 130 solids. 30 of those are Crayola colors. So there's specific names to Crayola. So we have the Crayola license. So we have Tickle Me Pink and Macaroni and Cheese. So they are in our color palette. So these are the Crayola colors. So we have so many beautiful colors. And if you've never used our solids, try them out. They're called confetti cottons.
And like, if you go to our website, you can search C120 and they'll just like pop up. And you can search by bestsellers too, like if you want to see like what colors are going to be popular, and I guarantee it's going to be like white, sweet mint, and pink. I don't know if that's really true, but I bet that's what pops up.
So we've got lots of questions about the autumn box.
Oh my God.
If it's available.
So it's going to be available at the Pack Workshop, of course. And you can go on the Coming Soon page right now. It's coming next month, and you can get it, sign up to be emailed when it arrives. We are going to place an order for some more because I love them so much. So,
and it's in a keepsake box.
And it's really nice. Like, oh my goodness. Like, that is so cute. I, like, flipped out. We should just have a video of me downstairs in Jeff's office. I'm not kidding. Like, he's getting me something for Christmas. I've been waiting for this because, like, I am, like, Lori's biggest fan. Like, there's no fan bigger than me. Y'all think y'all love Lori. No. I got flipped out. And I was like, can I have it, please? I'm taking it.
Yeah, she is walking home with it.
Don't
so
tell Lori. Lori's going to get hers Monday.
Yes, she can.
And I found the really cool one, too. Yeah, so I'm like a super fan of Lori's. But what it will make, sorry, I didn't answer the question. I just got curious. So it can do two things. You can either make it like with a little acorn, it's 5 by 5, which is like 5 blocks by 5 blocks, or you can do a table runner that's just long and skinny, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so, and the table runner has 2 rows. I think I'm going to do the table runner, or in fact, I know I'm going to make a table runner. Probably going to start tomorrow. My plane lands at midnight. I wake up at like, I don't know, 10 o'clock, and then I go to a dance convention on Sunday.
You are busy. You're a busy mom.
Yeah, I'm going to Tremaine. If any of y'all watch dance, I'm going to go to Tremaine, and we're going to go to Dallas, and I will be back Tuesday, and I'm probably going to show y'all some more stuff on that Sashiko machine that I got.
Yeah.
Does the Autumn Love box come with the larger kit?
No, it's just one kit to either make, but I mean, of course, you could buy like 5 kits and make a big quilt.
Yes,
or
you could. And you have all those boxes.
Yeah, or you could just buy you could buy this, and then just make the pattern bigger. You could buy a fat quarter bundle at Fat Quarter Shop and some more of the background fabric, which of course we ordered a ton of this background fabric. And this is the background fabric, and then you could just kind of calculate how much you think you need for
and
the
you
bigger.
could even make that the center of your quilt, add borders, add some blocks that you create. Yeah,
so this ships in June, right? July.
End of June.
End of June, 1st of July. So soon.
Are you sure? I think it's end of July.
End of July, August. I don't know, this summer. Hey, summer.
It's summer.
It's summer.
Hey, we should talk about the other tutorial we filmed.
Oh, yeah. So we also, so I was like, I was like just digging through all the stuff.
Because Kimberly saw this and said, everyone will want to know about this for a tutorial. So we did a last minute tutorial. And I said, are you sure it's so simple?
Yeah, so it's basically like a piece of wood and then
scrap wood.
Yeah,
just anything
you
size
have.
you want.
And you can put a lot of batting. If you put like a lot of batting or like soft and stable that's super thick or polyester, like 2 layers of it, you could use it as a pin board. Or you can just use it as an ironing board and just put a little bit of batting. It's kind of like, some people, like on my ironing board at home, I have like a lot of batting because I just like it to be, like, I also don't have to like replace it very long so it lasts longer, but you can either put a little bit or a lot.
You show the back. We put Kisses fabric on. This is hot glued. You could use a stapler on it, but you would want to cover up your staple so it doesn't scratch your table. But we just covered the back with our Kisses basic, and it really is, you just kind of miter, pull this together, and make sure it's nice and tight.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is like we filmed it, and then we were in the car and had a Facebook message about how do you make an ironing board. So I was like, oh wait, it's going to be on the Riley Blake channel. So that'll be out soon.
We'll send you the video.
Yeah.
Copper on YouTube is asking, how can I get a job with Riley Blake?
Well, we always post our jobs on our website. So if you want to go to our website and take a look at job openings, that's where they are. We have an HR person dedicated to new positions in the company.
That same person.
Thank you for your interest.
He is also asking, will you be coming out with another Jeep line?
Yes, we have a Jeep. We've done JOs for Jeep, but we just came out with these Jeep panels that are paintings. They're authentic. I was wondering if you want to go grab the artwork, I could show you. It's out of the office. These 4 Jeep panels, they're in 4 different terrains. So we have one kind of in the jungle. We have a Jeep on the beach, and a little safari Jeep. We have a Jeep climbing the mountains like Moab, Slick Rock, and then we have a Jeep in the snow, in the mountains. So glad we are Jeep people. Sounds like you are too.
All right. And then there was a question from Beth on Facebook. Kimberly, how many spools of Auditions thread do you own?
Aurifil thread.
Aurifil thread, okay.
Okay. So I probably should get it insured because I'm not even kidding. So what I did was in my house, this is like so sad to admit, I have a little thread wall and all the small spools. I have every color of every type. So I have every R floss, every 28 weight, every 40 weight, every 50 weight,
I need that.
every whatever weight.
Arthur, I'm calling you.
like-
I need everyone.
Yeah,
Send it my way.
yeah.
And then I'll make a wall.
So it's just like, but I don't touch it.
Oh, you don't touch it.
Well, I don't
I
like
would
use
wanna
from it,
touch
but I
it.
have like, you know, like the other spools that I like
Mhm.
touch. But I have a, but I have a thing for buttons, a thing for Arthur thread, and a thing for Lord Head. So
There
those
you
are
go.
those are my things.
Do you want the baby real quick?
Oh,
So she can go.
The baby's here.
no, she was here in the beginning. So here's Jeep, if you just want to see that. There's the 4 panels. There you go. We aim to please, so there's your Jeep.
Yes. People are very excited about that. So,
It's digitally printed. It looks like a painting. You wouldn't believe how good it looks.
all right. Marsha on YouTube is asking, "Hi, ladies. What fabric is that darling pillow made with?"
Okay, so this is made with Hello Lovely. It's by Amanda Herring and of course Riley Blake. We have it in stock at Fat Quarter Shop. We can show you like a big old stack of how like all the fabrics look together. It's beautiful. And this is super easy. You can probably make this pillow like all the way through for like maybe an hour, maybe less. So in the video, I'm going to show you how you make the block and then how you do the back. The back is actually Lori Holt's method where you actually double the,
I know, I love that.
yeah, you double the fabric so you don't have like stitches here. Like,
Oh.
and it's the way she does it in all her It's So Emma books that we published.
And we're still doing a sew along with Amanda Herring. You've got kits.
Yes. A few
And-
kits. They're almost gone. We had hundreds and they're almost gone. So like if you're thinking about getting it, you got to get it because I don't know if we're gonna get more.
Yeah,
But I mean,
it's a beautiful collection. Bright, happy, sweet.
pink, aqua. Kimberly's coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Kimberly, Adita's watching. She sent a little
Hi, Adita.
heart face.
Is that
Sitar, yeah.
I saw you last week at Missouri Star.
Oh my. We've got a lot of questions on YouTube.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of going to go down the list. Somebody, Marsha, is asking, do you know when the next Kansas Troubles line is coming out?
I don't know.
And are all of these products available at Fat Quarter Shop?
Of course. Like, I would never put something on here that you could not buy. But yeah. I mean, sometimes I do show you, but then I'll say it's at Home Goods or whatever. But yeah.
And somebody else was asking, what's the name of your Facebook page?
Okay, my Facebook page, you have to join. It's called Kimberly Stitch Squad, and I love it. So I see everything that y'all post. I answer the ones that aren't already answered, but it's a great environment where it's all positive. People will say, oh, I just have this charm pack. What do I make with it? How do I long arm quilt? So I had to like tell a lady, well, I don't really do that, but this is what I do. I mean, you know, so I can be really honest. This morning somebody was asking if you should have a rotary blade sharpener, and I was like, yeah, I wouldn't buy one.
Just get a new pack.
Just get a new pack. So it's good because people can, you know, it's like a community. And so I love it. It's positive. We're going to keep it positive. We're going to have no negativity. So join that. I love it when that join.
And then people are asking about the clappers. What are they called? Are they available? Where do you get them?
So they're called
Taylor's Clapper.
So just go on
Quilter's
Fat
Clapper.
Quarter Shop and search Clapper, and like Cindy said, when they're gone, they're gone. So I have one, and I love it. I mean, my blocks are usually pretty flat because I'm like an OCD sewer, but this makes them even better.
And it's nice to iron clothes. Actually, I
Can you
press
see?
my
My clothes are
I press my shirt and I lay this on there. It is wonderful.
No,
I do
this
love
morning
this.
I got ready in the hotel and I was like, my shirt's really wrinkled. I should probably iron it. And I was like, oh, it's all right. I was running late because I'm always running late.
But you made it. You made it.
I'm always late. Like, that's the thing. Like, okay, so, like, if you notice in my personal life, like, my husband's never on time. Like, when I say never on time, I mean, like, 30 minutes, an hour. He was late to our wedding. So when my kids say, they will say to me in the car, where's Daddy? Where's Daddy? He's late. He's late all the time. And I say, he was late to our wedding. I don't know. Ask him. And so it's like the big joke in the family. And they were late to work today. I know Kevin's probably watching, so I know what time he got to work. Yeah, no. And so I'm late because he's late. I kind of got used to getting late.
Melissa on YouTube is asking, will the sew along take you through the edging steps? I'm assuming she's talking about autumn love.
The edging. So do you mean the binding? So if not, she's asking basically, are you going to?
Is this? Well, there's no borders on this. So once you do the quilt top, you're done. See all these quilt blocks? We'll show it again. So there's 25 of these blocks. There's 25 of these alternating blocks. They look different, but it's the same block with different colors, and it makes this beautiful Irish chain. There's, I think, 8 of these blocks, 8 of these blocks, 4 of those blocks, 4 of these cute little pinwheel blocks. And once you assemble it, you just assemble a row at a time. And as you assemble this, it makes this beautiful Irish chain. And you're done. There's no borders.
And so, like, if you want to,
I do have a binding tutorial if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, so you can go on YouTube on the Riley Blake channel and look there, and then we have a couple of those too. And then for quilting, it looks like you got it long arm quilted. So
yes.
So
and look at what a beautiful job. Chelsea Fitzgerald did this, and in your white space here, she created other blocks. So you could do all over edge-to-edge quilting, which would be beautiful, but this custom quilting is gorgeous. And the box will be available end of the month. The Sew Along starts August 1st, every Wednesday, till we finish all 5 blocks. That's how the Sew Along is going to work.
That's funny. Someone had just asked about that.
Okay.
You read their mind.
Any other questions about the quilts?
I think you guys covered it all. Let me see here. Oh, people are asking, since you mentioned we're doing another live later on Facebook, which Facebook is it going to be on?
So we're going to put it on the Back Quarter Shop Facebook. So just follow us there. And when we're done, like it's a live video, they can share it on Riley Blake too. It's just while it's live, it'll just be on Back Quarter Shop. And then, of course, it'll go in the group, which the group is really good to follow because I only post stuff that, like you know, this is a free video or this is a free pattern. I share other people's stuff that I like. Like Melissa Mortensen, who's a designer for y'all. I love her stuff. Like if she puts a free tutorial, I'll just share it there. So it's not just like buy this merchandise. These are things you can do at home that you already, and like people
that.
show it. I mean, there's people that show cave fabric. There's people that, I mean, all kinds of fabric. So it's awesome that it's not just like our stuff. So,
we've got lots of fans just saying like, I love you guys. I love the Stitch Squad group. Like,
well,
I love Riley Blake.
I wish that y'all could all come to my house and tell my children how awesome I am. Because they don't love me as much. That's what I want. I want one day for my children to be nice to me like that. See, Jeff is walking by. He's my new fan. I'm going to send him a gift next week, like it's a joke. I'm not kidding.
He's going to be so excited he was featured here.
Yes, did he watch it?
No.
Oh, well, he will. I'm going to go show him a video. I'm going to walk right downstairs and say, what else do you have in here? It's like, I don't know. It's like, yeah.
He gets all the goodies because they all come to him first.
Yeah. It's like at work where
I work. Lucky day. That was so serendipitous, right?
Of course. I was meant to be here.
Yes.
But it's like that at work because, like, where we load the fabric, it all goes on this, like, table because we photo it and load it. And I just go every day, like, what?
I know.
And then it's like, oh, take that out of inventory for me. I think I'll take that home. You know, and that's how I come up with what I show y'all on live stream because it's just stuff I like. Like, if I don't like it, I'm not going to show it.
Wendy on Instagram is asking, will the pattern be shared in the sew along or do you have to buy a kit?
Well, the actual downloadable, there will be no downloadable pattern, but we'll feature the pattern as we go along. We'll feature each block. How do you create each block? And so then you'll kind of have to do the math to recreate
Multiply
it.
out.
Yeah. But we'll have the math for each block. Yeah, the pattern is in the kit. That's the bonus of getting the kit. We spent probably 3 or 4 months on that quilt developing it, so That is the bonus if you buy the fabric in the kit and you get a beautiful box. But we will show the details of each quilt block week to week. Do you have any questions?
No, just a lot of highs. Highs from Portland, highs from South Carolina.
Is there anything? Okay, so I'm going to go to the Riley Blake warehouse. I haven't been here in about 3 or 4 years.
I know, it's been a while.
Because I have some children.
We do have children.
And my daughter
looking after.
doesn't like when I leave because she likes to sleep with me in the bed. I am
and your dog too.
Oh, my dog.
You got a husband,
so my
a dog
and
a child,
my
a 12-year-old.
Piggy. So Piggy is on Instagram.
That is a crowded bed.
And his Instagram name is @thepiggypug. And I love that dog. And my husband always says, "You love that dog more than me." And I'm like, well, he doesn't love that. He just sits right there, and I can pet him, and he gives me kisses, and he doesn't talk back. So sometimes I'm not. Yeah.
So what do you want to see at the warehouse?
See at the warehouse? Like, I haven't been there in a couple of years, but I'm just gonna kind of go through. I'm just gonna walk through, and then y'all can just tell me what you want to see.
We've grown. We've grown a lot.
Is it the same building? I think it is.
I think it is.
All right, so we have a few questions. I'm going to start with someone was asking, how does one publish a fabric line? Like, how do you guys do it?
How do they do it?
Yeah.
We get weekly submissions of fabric collections. So if you're an artist or wannabe artist, all artwork eventually has to go on digital format. So email. We get lots of emails. But we do have people sending designs in the mail as well. So you'd email Holly, our design director, holly@RileyBlakeDesigns.com to be considered. There is so many spots we have for designers. So unfortunately, it is timing what your collection looks like.
What's trending?
Yeah, we try not to compete with the same look of our other artists. So if what you submitted looks like another artist, that would be something we wouldn't take. But unique, fun. Do you have a big following? Do you promote yourself? We all look at all of that and do you know how to quilt. Not all of our designers who have beautiful artwork quilts, so we help them with that because great art sells at the end of the day, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's really good because Cindy's a quilter and she knows how to make apparel, so she knows when she looks at a line, okay, that's the perfect scale for this. But if you submitted a line that had a huge floral, maybe it wouldn't work in a skirt or. Yeah, so all that stuff matters.
Yeah, so we work with our designers on scale, color, and pull a collection together because some of them aren't quilters, and you do have to have a quilter's eye to pull a collection together.
All right, and then we've got a question from Kathy. Well, she's got a few. She's asking the cost of the box and how many months, and then 5 blocks, different fabric, right?
So it is $99.99. $99.99 at that Career Shop. Does that sound right?
For the
Maker stuff.
yes,
I think
that
that's
does sound right.
Yeah. It's going to ship in July
That's
or
a killer
August.
deal.
It's got 5. Maybe I have to post one.
I don't know. Go to
the website.
I
don't know.
I
Go
just
to the
barely
website.
know what the wholesale price is.
Yeah, so go to the website and look because I don't know. And it's coming like in July or August, and there's 5 different blocks, but you make each block a different amount of times. Right?
And 5 different blocks.
And do they all use different fabric?
They use our confetti cottons, and we can look at, I think they're all different confetti cottons. I'm trying to think if there's probably 10 different colors. Yeah, I don't think they repeat. No, because this is peacock navy, sweet mint, of course, blizzard blue. They're all different colors. So each block has its own unique colors.
Awesome. Kimberly, what is your favorite fabric from Riley Blake?
Lori's.
Which one, if you had to pick one?
Probably Bake Sale 2. Or Bake
too.
Sale 1. Or Bake Sale. But anything Lori's, anything. I mean,
Good question.
Someone came in late and they're asking where we are.
we're at Riley Blake Designs in Utah. And
This
we're
is our
like
design
room.
studio. So this is where we pull fabrics, we send them out, advance the artists to our designers or to bloggers, and this is also my office is the next room over. It's where we work on all of the artwork that goes to fabric. So This is the space, our creative space. When you go to the warehouse, it's not as cute as this space.
All right, that's all the questions we have right now. We've got lots of love coming in from everywhere. Just people saying
we
they
will
love
see
this.
y'all
Nice.
probably like an hour, 2 hours. It's just gonna be like whatever, whenever I show up. So
We'll
'cause
take a
we-
walk through the
and
warehouse.
we've never done a live stream twice in one day, so it might be a little excessive. But I thought y'all would like to see it. So, but
We
thanks
gotta
for watching.
drive there. Our warehouse is about
Yeah.
35, 40 minutes away, so we'll drive there, set everything up, and that's
Yeah,
why
and then
the time difference.
join. Make sure to join the newsletter list for Fat Quarter Shop and Riley Blake. Join both of our YouTube channels, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff, and Kimberly Stitch Squad on Facebook. And I will answer y'all's questions as they come in. And we'll see you next time.
Mhm.